Mr. Merciman.
Chairman, COVID-19 has changed the way we live. We now spend more time in our homes and are more keenly aware of the state of our living environment and neighborhood. All of us want to live in a well-maintained estate with convenient access to services and enjoy good and friendly relations with our neighbors. The Municipal Services Office, or MSO, sees opportunities to help more Singaporeans achieve this vision. In its first phase, MSO has worked closely with 10 agencies and now 17 town councils to improve our feedback response time and resolve complex issues more effectively. The One-Stop, One-Service community app has also grown to over 340,000 users, up from fewer than 200,000 in 2019. In its next phase, MSO will work with these partners to deliver high-quality, resident-centric services, preempt issues where possible, and partner like-minded residents to build a better neighborhood together. Ms. Cheryl Chan asked about the impact of COVID-19 on the delivery of municipal services and what MSO would do to address these challenges. Indeed, at the height of circuit breaker, many municipal tasks had to be deprioritized due to the lack of available manpower. As we emerge stronger from these disruptions, we need to move away from heavy reliance on manpower. One way to do that, as rightly pointed out by Ms. Tin Pei Ling, is to leverage technology for predictive maintenance work. MSO and our partners are doubling down on such efforts to spot issues and resolve them before they become a problem for residents. For instance, HDB is working with town councils to progressively install the smart lighting system in all estates, which monitors common area lighting points in real time and automatically adjusts them in response to human motion. This, like other predictive capabilities undertaken by NParks in the management of greenery and parks, enables us to better predict potential faults and undertake preemptive rectifications. We look forward to the trial outcomes and to supporting their scale-up. We also need to address structural barriers that prevent us from providing better services. One such barrier is the delivery of municipal services along agency lines. That is why we are piloting a new model of municipal service delivery in Tampines Town later this year. This model integrates municipal services that are already outsourced by government agencies today around residents' needs at the township level, rather than by agency and land boundaries. This has several benefits. First, we can more swiftly resolve municipal issues within the same town, such as connectivity-related infrastructure. Second, we can provide services more efficiently by streamlining operational processes and training workers to be multi-skilled so that they can be flexibly deployed across job functions. For example, workers inspecting for municipal infrastructure defects could also be trained to spot pest issues. Over time, more higher-skilled municipal jobs will be created for locals. Finally, by integrating multiple services, there will be economies of scale for service providers, which incentivizes them to invest in better operations technology capabilities to deliver improved services at lower cost. This integration of services alongside our harnessing of tech and data insights will lead to better maintained neighborhoods for our residents. Nonetheless, residents will still encounter some issues at times. Ms. Cheryl Chan asked how MSO was using technology to make providing feedback easier and more inclusive, and Mr. Ip Hong Wing asked on the progress of the One Service chatbot. To that, let me share two updates. First, we piloted the One Service Lite QR code reporting in Jurong Clementi and Aljunied Hougang Town Councils last year, so that residents can report issues without downloading an app. This year, we will expand it to more estates in Holland Bukit Panjang and Sembawang Town Councils. In addition, in our trial in Yuhua last year, some seniors shared that QR codes were more convenient than phone calls, as they did not need to wait to speak to the phone operator. They asked if feedback reporting could be done in vernacular languages, which they are more familiar with. We have taken in the feedback and will be starting a trial for One Service Lite reporting in Chinese and later in Malay and Tamil as well. Second, we have made progress in developing the One Service chatbot. Residents can look forward to reporting cases on the go via WhatsApp and Telegram in the second half of this year. The chatbot is supported by artificial intelligence, which currently predicts with 80% accuracy the case type and agency in charge based on residents' submitted feedback. This is expected to improve as public trials continue. This conversational reporting format complements the One Service app's more structured reporting format. Ms. Cheryl Chan commented on closing the loop on municipal feedback. Some complex cases require extensive investigation or repair works, and we agree that cases should not be marked as closed when agencies have undertaken to handle them but have not completed their actions. In the coming month, we will implement changes to the interface to provide residents a clearer understanding on the status of actions undertaken by agencies. Together, providing feedback will be even more convenient, inclusive, and integrated with our everyday lives. Mr. Lim Biao Chuan, Ms. Nadia Samdin, and Mr. Baey Yam Keng asked about MSO's effort to encourage greater neighborliness so that residents can live harmoniously alongside each other. In October last year, MSO hosted an Emerging Stronger conversation focusing on this exact topic. Many participants hoped for neighborhoods where neighbors know and talk to each other, are considerate and tolerant, and are able to work issues out amongst themselves rather than just complain to the authorities. In the spirit of SG Together, we want to support residents in translating these and other worthy goals into action. First, we will enhance the One Service app so that residents can look out for one another, especially those in need. In partnership with the Ministry of Social and Family Development, or MSF, and the Agency for Integrated Care, or AIC, we will introduce a new Help Neighbor feature in the second half of this year, which residents can use to alert agencies to persons in need of assistance. This is especially important during the pandemic, where residents may find themselves having fewer interactions with their usual social networks. In addition, residents can soon alert their neighbors in the same block to upcoming renovations with the Happenings feature so that affected neighbors can plan around such inconveniences and find alternative spots to rest and work. We have also used the What Say You resident survey tool to support town councils in polling residents on neighborhood renewal programs and block paintings. We look forward to collaborating with Mr. Baey Yam Keng's Tampines Town Council team in using this tool to facilitate community decision-making for the residents. Second, we will provide support and funds for residents to develop community solutions for issues within their neighborhoods. We're doing this via the Love Our Hood initiative with the support of MCCY and the Singapore Kindness Movement. Over 30 passionate participants in Mountbatten spent the last 2 months tapping on their ground knowledge to develop initiatives to tackle issues such as animal feeding and neighbor noise. Residents in Bukit Gombak and Pioneer can also look forward to participating in Love Our Hood initiatives at their neighborhoods later this year. We will also sustain our support of the community through the now formalized One Service Kakis network, which comprises over 2,000 members of public and stakeholders we have worked with over the years and bring these like-minded citizens together to spark off ideas with one another. Finally, as Ms. Cheryl Chan highlighted, one of our priorities is to keep our HDB estates both lively and livable and to involve residents in this process. For our upcoming estates, HDB launched the new Designing for Life roadmap last year. This sets out how HDB will plan and design both new and existing areas to provide a high-quality living environment that can better support residents' overall health and well-being. As for our existing estates, We have many upgrading programs to keep them in good condition, including the home improvement program at the block level, the neighborhood renewal program at the neighborhood level, and the Remaking Our Heartland program at the town level. Members raised queries on some of our block level works. For example, Mr. Lim Biao Chuan had concerns about spalling concrete in older blocks. As HDB flats age, there will be some natural wear and tear. When such cases occur, HDB can help to make rectifications and share half of the repair costs through the Goodwill Repair Assistance Scheme. We have also announced that all HDB blocks will receive a second round of subsidized upgrading under HIP2 when they reach 60 to 70 years old. More details on HIP2 will be shared closer to its commencement. Mr. Dennis Tan asked about Lift Upgrading Program, or LUP. Over the years, we have provided direct lift access for the vast majority of HDB blocks, including by exercising flexibility for some blocks above the cost cap of $30,000 per household. However, for blocks where the costs are still too high, it would not be prudent to offer the LUP. In some cases, the LUP cost might be almost the same as that of a new flat. Therefore, while we continue exploring new technical methods to bring down LUP costs, we have also introduced the Lift Access Housing Grant, or the LHG, which helps residents with urgent mobility or medical needs to move to another flat with direct lift access. Mr. Faisal Manap suggested a national program for facade repairs. The external walls of HDB blocks are common property under Town Council's management. There are currently no plans for a new program for facade repairs, as such issues can be addressed through regular maintenance by the town councils. To ensure that building facades are regularly inspected and promptly repaired, BCA has also introduced the periodic facade inspection regime. Where repairs are required for HDB building facades, the government will assist town councils with 50% of the costs. Beyond these block-level works, at the wider neighborhood and town level, we will continue to involve residents in revitalizing our common spaces to keep them vibrant and to foster a stronger sense of community. For instance, residents can help shape the rejuvenation of their towns through the Remaking Our Heartland program, or ROH. For the latest batch of ROH towns in Ang Mo Kio, Bukit Merah, Choa Chu Kang, and Queenstown, HDB gathered feedback through an online survey and engaged more than 300 residents and grassroots leaders through Zoom focus group discussions. HDB will now study residents' suggestions and work with relevant agencies on preliminary proposals. We will then engage residents again to further develop the proposals. We will continue to review the design and implementation of our upgrading schemes to meet residents' evolving needs. Our rejuvenation efforts extend to our neighborhood commercial spaces as well. Associate Professor James Lim suggested converting the top floor of HDB's multi-story car parks to commercial use. These may not be very suitable for commercial facilities, as retailers usually prefer locations with good pedestrian flow and visibility. Instead, the top decks of such car parks are typically landscaped and provided with recreational facilities like playgrounds, exercise areas, and community gardens. Some can even be converted into urban farms. Such landscaping also helps to reduce the urban heat island effect. Nonetheless, HDB makes sure to include enough commercial spaces in its estates. Most HDB residents can access commercial facilities within 400 meters of their homes. HDB has also been working closely with Heartland shops in their revitalization and digitalization efforts, which have become even more important amid the COVID-19 pandemic. For example, HDB launched 2 new mobile apps, Retailer Link and Shopper Link, to enable HDB retailers to connect with shoppers online. Retailer Link helps HDB retailers manage customer engagement and promotions and analyze sales data, while Shopper Link allows shoppers to browse and purchase products from Heartland shops, attend their events, and even chat with the shop staff. Together with MTI and MCI, we are also improving the revitalization of shops framework to facilitate upgrading for heartland shops. HDB will continue to partner our heartland shops in their transformation journey. Through these various platforms and initiatives, residents can look forward to more opportunities to contribute ideas and efforts as we work together to build a more caring and vibrant neighborhood. Chairman, before I conclude, please allow me to say a few words in Mandarin. 社区事务署会通过以下的方式，继续与其他政府机构、市政理事会以及居民共同打造一个更优质的生活环境。首先，我们将利用科技来预测所需进行的维修工作，在问题出现之前，预先采取行动，避免情况加剧。在今年后半段，我们将在淡滨尼市政推出一项新的综合市政服务实验，把不同政府机构为居民所提供的服务综合起来，以便我们能够更快速、更妥善地解决各类市政问题。第二，我们将简化居民提交反馈的过程。去年，我们在玉朗金文泰和阿育尼后港市政理事会推出一联通 QR 版，居民只需扫一扫码就可以提交反馈。今年，我们将把一联通 QR 版推展到荷兰五级班让和三巴旺市政理事会，居民扫码之后还能以华文提交反馈，希望这会为惯用华文的居民带来更多方便。到了今年下半年，大家也可以通过 WhatsApp 和 Telegram 通信软件，在聊天机器人的协助下，针对社区事务提出反馈。第三，社区事务署的一联通应用程序将在今年下半年增添新功能，这项功能取名“守望相助”。居民若察觉到有其他的居民需要帮助，可以通过这项功能通知有关部门，让政府人员能更有效地向居民伸出援手。我们也将通过爱护邻里计划为居民提供资源和资金，协助他们集思广益，通过相互协商，找出能解决邻里社区事务问题的方案。在过去的2个月内，有超过30名居民加入了这项计划，设法解决蒙巴登区内所面对的问题，例如随意喂食流浪猫狗和邻里噪音等问题。接下来，我们将把爱护邻里计划带入五溪干博和先驱这2个市镇，到时欢迎居民踊跃报名参加。我们也将会继续通过建屋局的再创我们的家园翻新计划以及商店提升计划，同居民合作，为他们的市镇注入生气。让我们联手打造一个既温馨又充满活力的社区。Back to English, Chairman. COVID-19 may have changed the way we live, but it has also given us the opportunity and renewed impetus to build well-maintained, connected, and caring neighborhoods together. Thank you.